Hello traders, welcome to another video. My name is Joseph and I'm gonna make this video a little bit short. It's not gonna be as long as my previous videos because the only reason I'm doing this video is to try and give you guys an edge. So like I mentioned in my last video, you guys need an edge. If you are gonna be able to trade successfully in the markets, you need to have an edge, and one of those edge that you need to have is being able to understand, being able to communicate with the market. So you need to be able to understand the language of the market, and obviously that is structure. The obvious answer, the language of the market is structure. If you can read structure, then you are going to be able to make money from trading. However, you have to be very careful because the reading structure of the market is not, it's something that people just have a general idea about, but people don't really try to give you the details. So what I do in my videos, I go into the details, guys, the very small details that you need, and I try to give you guys things that's going to help you to eliminate or to minimize emotions from your trading. Because if you can do that, that's the only way you can be successful. That's the only way you can make money from trading, because we all know emotions is one of the things that, you know, it's it's one of the things that, you know, that you know, the reason why, it's one of the main reasons why people don't trade successfully. So if you can eliminate, or if you can maximize emotions, that you can definitely improve your trading. So when it comes to structure reading, actually the reason I got, you know, I'm making this video today is because I watched a video I think a couple weeks ago about a trader who is telling people how to read the structure of the market. However, I saw a few things in this video that was it was misleading, to say the least. So definitely that is not a trader that has actually, you know, traded for himself or has actually been successful trading. So I'm just gonna recap on a few things. So we all know what the structure of the market is. So for example, if a market is this is how the market usually moves. Yeah, we get like an impulse leg followed by a correction, and then another impulse leg, form a new structure high, we get a correction. So if we get this, then we know the market, this is a bullish structure. But in order to get a bullish market, the market has to make one, you know, another, you know, two or more bullish structures together before you can say the market is bullish. So this, if we get that, we know the market is bullish. So as long as the market is bullish, it's going to keep making bullish structures. But how does the market turn from being bullish to being bearish? So, and this is what struck me on that video when I watched so the trader said, okay, so the market, when the market comes back down and breaks the previous outside return, and that's your first sign that the market is turning to bearish. And then the second sign of, you know, the way he was advising traders to trade is when the market closes below the previous outside return and it gives you a lower close. So basically from this point on, you get a lower close on a candle, and then you go short on the market. Guys, if you do this, you're not gonna make money in trading. You're gonna blow your account within weeks, because this is what a lot of people are doing, and that's why people are losing money in trading. Don't do this, and I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't do this. So let me just go on to the real chart and try and find a similar example to show you guys. It could be bearish, it could be a bullish market, so anyone, I don't care. So right here we got like a perfect structure here. So I'm just gonna be quick with this. So we got an impulse leg, outside return, impulse leg, outside return. So what do we see here? Bringing this line here, so we can clearly see that the market has broken that structure. And what does the market do after that? We did see the lower close candle, right? So what would happen if you go short on this market? I mean, eventually you're gonna make money. I mean, that's if you put your stop loss there, but this is not my point. My point is, if you go short here, the next few minutes that are gonna follow is you subjecting yourself to intense emotional decisions or emotional stress, because you see what happens straight away. The market, this is over 100 pip moving, what, 31.75 to 32, 60, yeah, so almost 100 pip movement. So the market just moves straight into 100 pip, because now you're just gonna be panicking like crazy. And this is what you don't want in trading. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're gonna be, looking at the screen every second. You're gonna be looking at how much money you're losing. Your heart is racing, because that's the moment where you're gonna make so many bad decisions after that. So you don't want to do that. So if you guys do this, you're not gonna survive long in the forex market. But let me show you what you should do instead, of how you can pay attention. Okay, this is the language. This is the market. So basically, this is the basic for a newbie trader. This is good enough. Like, reading structure. You see the market going bullish, and then break. Okay, the market is turning bearish. That's a simple conversation you're having with the market. But if you're an experienced trader, you're gonna go deeper. You're not gonna have. We don't have conversations on a surface level. You go deeper. You go deeper into the to find out what the market is actually trying to tell you. And before you can do that, so first of all, I'm going to tell you that, okay, after the market came back down here, I can guarantee you that we had an oversold condition on our RSI, right? So I'm going to bring in my RSI here. I'm not sure if we're going to get the oversold condition on a high time frame. Yeah, we did. So down here you can see the oversold condition on the RSI. So only a newbie trader would sell the market here, because you can only understand this conversation, this basic conversation that the market has with everyone. But if you want to understand the market, you're gonna have to understand him on a level a lot deeper than surface conversation. So that is the first signal that you shouldn't even try attempting selling this market. That's the first sign. So the second one, I'm gonna go over to, I'll have to bring in that to a 1 hour time frame, and I'll try and find what was that level. So this is it. If you guys understand structure, then again, if you understand structure, this is a structure that always breaks to the upside. No, let me not say always, but 90% of the time this market is gonna go break to the upside. But you have a structure like this forming in a situation where the market is oversold. Just think, what do you think the market is doing? Are you understanding what the market is trying to communicate to you? Hey, I'm oversold here and I'm getting ready to go up. Don't sell me. But a newbie trader wouldn't understand this. Okay, so, and there is a this thing, one thing that people usually try to do in the market is to try to kind of like, once they have an idea, they tend to stick with it. So they tend to look for situations where they're gonna have just looking for an excuse to still go short on the market. So for example, after the market gives you the sign that it's turning bearish with the break of structure, people are they're gonna have a short mind. The mindset is still gonna be short. I'm looking to short this market. I'm looking to short market. You need to be able to be flexible in your trading, because this you could have made money on this, even though the market is telling you it's gonna go it's turning to bearish. But before that, presents you with a nice, this is as textbook as it's ever gonna get. So let's see what the market does after that. So the market went up after we had this impulse leg, and then we got a correction here. Oops, wrong thing. So let me bring him. Yeah, so we got a correction here. Normally after this impulse leg, with this correction, the market should make another leg move up, but in this case it didn't. And the simple thing that you can look at if you look at this RSI, what you're gonna see is, because normally the RSI usually kind of gives you signals sometimes, in terms of like, it kind of reflects whatever structure that the market is doing at times. And sometimes it's good when you can combine both of this before you make a trading decision. So even if you're that type of trader where you still have a mindset, oh, I'm gonna short this market, you shouldn't be attempting, even this is not gonna give you a mindset where you should or go long in the market. So even though on the RSI we don't see any kind of like sell setup, the market is not making a flag, because sometimes the market does do that. But look at what happened after that. we had a move down, and then the market gives you a correction. Impulse leg down, correction. Check the RSI, correction. This is what I'm trying to say here. You didn't get that here. Even though this is a perfect buy opportunity here, the RSI didn't reflect that. So it's always good to learn how to combine these things together, before you can make a decision. Okay, so after the market made that, what happened? And then you finally got your bear. Just this is the kind of things that you have to be able to pay attention, be patient, and listen, because the market will always talk to you. So I'm gonna show you a couple more examples, and then we call it a day. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's go on the Aussie dollar. Hopefully we can find some things. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need this RSI here, because then the next few things I'm gonna show you is just gonna be. So let's see, go back to the start. Is there anything here that I'll show you guys the example I just explained? Not really. So let's go on to New Zealand dollar. With the New Zealand dollar, actually let me just put this up on a 4-hour chart and see. Okay, New Zealand dollar 4-hour chart. See, we have another textbook example here. Look at that here. Impulse, correction, new structure high, outside return, new structure high, break of structure right there. Did the market go down? No, it didn't. Instead, if you know trading, what is this in trading? Double bottom. Double bottom, and the market goes up. Learn to speak the language of learn to understand the language of the forex market. Going back to the Aussie on the 4-hour chart again, we see a similar structure. Impulse leg, outside return, impulse leg, outside return, impulse leg, outside return. Look at that. Boom. Break of structure. Right? A newbie trader will sell. And look what the market did. Went up. And then gives you a perfect buy setup. If I bring in my RSI, you're definitely going to see an oversold condition. We already saw the oversold condition there. And then the market went lower. Bullish divergence. Simple. It's not that hard, guys, but people will make it really hard for you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop this video and I'm not gonna make it too long. So yeah, this is my whole point is, guys, you have to be very careful who you're learning how to trade from, because people are not gonna give you what you need, like in terms of like to explain all of this to you. You have to be able to understand how to. If you can't, like all these basic trading courses out there, they're not teaching you anything. You're never gonna be successful learning those, but it's good because it's gonna give you like kind of experience and introduction into the forex. But if you really want to take your trading to the next level, guys, find people that are experienced, people that have been there, have done it, and they can show you a track record to prove it. So yeah, so if you need any more information, like I said, I've got a few people that have signed up to my course. I don't want to take too many people on, but you guys should go. Like I said, even my WhatsApp group is popping because I'm giving it free for the first month, guys. You can come in, you can sign up, you can see what we do there. I mean, all these strategies, I trade every single thing, guys, and I give you lots of information in terms of like there's just so many things. There's just so much value to this. And it's free for the first month. And if you guys want to learn some of my advanced courses, the advanced patterns that you see on my trading view, I'm working on putting more courses on my side, and all my courses is one-to-one. You're gonna have a lesson with me. You're gonna get to ask me every single question, how you can overcome all those obstacles in terms of the emotional, how you can minimize your emotion in trading, how you can like this is something that is really gonna you're not gonna find this anywhere. Like I said, guys, I've done my research. I've looked at all the people that teach all this, on YouTube and things like that. They just do things on the surface. They don't go deeper. They don't go, and you know, you're never gonna make money from trading if you do what everyone is doing. You have to be able to willing to go to that extra step. So anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. You can comment, subscribe, share it. Anything you do is greatly appreciated, and you can still follow me on TradingView to keep up to date with all my posts, my charts and everything. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.